in the whole 150 years of the Union history. I don't think I've ever seen the Union so well attended. There are undergraduates everywhere. They're on the benches, they're on the floor, they're in the galleries, and there are a lot more outside clamoring to get in. Well, the motion that has drawn this huge crowd tonight is this, that the American dream has been achieved at the expense of the American Negro.
Has the American dream been achieved at the expense of the American Negro? Has the American dream been achieved at the expense of the American Negro?
This dream, and we'll get to the dream in a moment, is at the expense of the American Negro. I fixed the cotton, and I carried its market. I built the railroad under someone else's whip for nothing. The American soil is full of the corpses of my ancestors. If one has got to prove one's title to the land, isn't 400 years enough? 400 years, at least 3 wars. This dream is at the expense of the American Negro. Why is my freedom or my citizenship or my right to live there, how is it conceivably a question now?
Has the American dream been achieved at the expense of the American Negro? Has the American dream been achieved at the expense of the American Negro?
This dream is at the expense of the American Negro.
This is a Club Bantu mix.
It comes as a great shock to discover that the flag to which you have pledged allegiance, along with everybody else, has not pledged allegiance to you. Has not pledged allegiance to you. This dream, and we'll get to the dream in a moment, is at the expense of the American Negro. I am one of the people who built the country. Until this moment, there is scarcely any hope for the American dream, because the people who are denied participation in it, by their very presence, will wreck it.
Has the American dream been achieved at the expense of the American Negro? Has the American dream been achieved at the expense of the American Negro? Has the American dream been achieved at the expense of the American Negro?
This dream is at the expense of the American Negro.
This is a Club Bantu mix.
This dream, and we'll get to the dream in a moment, is at the expense of the American Negro.